Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles, chilling on a Saturday. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. What's going on, man? Figured I'd come in here and holler at you guys. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to the goons. Run the likes up. Keep the likes at 50%. Last but not least, tip your bartender. What's going on, you guys, man? Saturday, man. Come outside, man. Did a bunch of running around. The family's out and about doing them, so I'm here doing me. Okay, and that's just what it is. All right, go ahead and get this popping. What's going on with that lighter? I guess I didn't fill it up, but that's why you have to have a backup. Okay, you always got to have multiple lighters, bro, just in case one is out of gas. But we had a very good live yesterday, very entertaining live yesterday, talking about the homie discount double check, aka A-Rod, aka Aaron, aka Aaron Rodgers. And we knew that one of the, he was at the Pittsburgh facility yesterday. He left without a deal, but the Giants were still in play. The Giants are no longer in play. The Giants said, we are out of the Aaron Rodgers sweepstakes. They are folding their cards and they are grabbing famous Jameis Winston, Mr. Eat a Dub, eat his fingers, Mr. Stolen Crab Legs at Florida State on a 2-year, $8 million deal. Now, it's funny to me, man, how the casual fan, like we said, y'all don't want to be casuals, but you say what? You say casual shit. The casual fan swears that people be washed up, swear these guys shouldn't play no more, they can get retired, they're washed, they're this and that. And then you find these guys like Jameis Winston, $8 million bag. Jimmy Garoppolo, 1 year, $11 million bag. Gardner's shit show. Gardner Minshew goes and gets a 2-year deal from the Chiefs. You don't get to say somebody's washed up when they keep getting millions of dollars, bro. Like, you don't have to be elite to get paid. You don't have to. I mean, look at a lot of y'all who, the people who talk the most shit about these athletes, you ain't even as good as the person you're criticizing in your vocation. I hear all these people talking about, Bronny James, the only reason why he's in an NBA is because of his dad and he sucks. I'm like, man, well, the only reason why you got a job is because your grandmother knew somebody that helped your bum ass get a job. You couldn't get a job without your grandmother, dog, because your name is mud around the city. They all know you ain't shit. So, unfortunately for you, your grandmother's Miss Elaine Johnson, who has a bunch of respect. Oh, yeah, no, my grandson's a F up, but can you give him a chance? Yeah, they'll put your ass on fries, dog. So don't act like you better than these people you criticize, because you ain't. You're not. You're not as good at what you do than what the people you talk shit about do. They're better at their job than your job. Okay? So, with that being said, Jameis Winston, that's a good deal for Jameis Winston, bruh. He's going to the Giants. He posted yesterday on his Twitter, that famous song from Frank Sinatra, "Start spreading the news. We're leaving today. We're gonna be a part of it. New York, New York." With an apple on it. And in the news, it had a big ass dub. Because he just came up on a lick. He's going to go over there to the Giants, and he's not expected to do shit. He's not expected to do anything. The Giants are in you talk about a free fall. They already hit the ground, okay? He's over there paying. It's house money. It's free money. He just gonna go over there, man, and just play football. Like, I don't have to win. I'm not expected to win, but I'm gonna walk away with $8 million. Okay, and salute to him for getting a big ass bag, bro. Okay, now what's going on with Aaron Rodgers? Because now all his options are drying up. Okay, 2 days ago, he was in play for the Vikings job. He was in play for the Giants job. He was in play for the Steelers job. Yesterday, the Vikings said, we're going to go with JJ. And now the Giants are saying we're going with Jameis Winston. I don't know, A-Rod. I mean, it's getting to that point, bro, where, you know, you left the Steelers without a deal. Let's not act like they didn't talk any money, because they did. I think they gave you an offer that you didn't like. I think the Steelers threw an offer his way, maybe a 1 year, $10 million deal or some shit. And he was like, nah, man, I ain't doing that. Because they said the numbers were way off. What they said was he left without a deal. So if you left without a deal, that means that you guys couldn't come to terms on the deals that were offered. He didn't like the number or the terms or the years or whatever it was. And I'm telling you now, run the likes up. Aaron Rodgers may have to just say, let me just sit out and wait until somebody gets hurt and come in and play clean up on aisle 5. He may have to do that because he's also trying to get a color commentary job. He's trying to, you know, be the color guy on the television, on the television games. He's trying to be Troy Aikman. He's trying to be Tony Romo. He's trying to be TB12. Okay, he wants to sit there in that booth and analyze what's going on and get a big ass bag for it. And we talked about it yesterday that, you know, people in the sports entertainment landscape as well as the NFL say that his personality is insufferable. They're saying his personality is insufferable, meaning that you can't stomach him. It's one thing to have somebody not like you. I mean, we've all worked with people we don't like. Okay? You don't like your manager. You don't like Chloe in HR because she wouldn't let you clap. You don't like this person. You don't like Madge. You don't like Tommy and them. But you can go to work and deal with them because they're not effing with you. They're not. You can speak to them. You can't just be personal. It's like, okay, well, I ain't going to Taco Tuesday with you clowns. But yeah, man. Jack. Yeah, well, you know, hey, man, you know, we need to move the pallets to the other side of the yard. And, you know, the problem with that is that we got an access problem with people walking by. We just need to figure that out. You're like, okay, you know, you can work with them. They said they can't even work with Aaron Rodgers, bro. Rod, they can't even work with him. They say he's insufferable. Meaning when he talks, it's like somebody scratching on a blackboard. It's like somebody yelling in your face, man. Like someone with stinky breath. Like, dude, I can't even talk to this cat. All right? Can't even talk to him. So it's just getting to the point where Rod, man, why don't you just go ahead, take the Steeler bag, and just be a cancer over there in Pittsburgh, bro. I mean, just go over there and do that for me, though. Okay, I need that to happen. Right? I'm a Raider fan, man. The Steelers are the biggest op in the NFL to my squad. So nothing would make me happier outside of seeing the Chiefs lose the Super Bowl. That was the greatest thing. But after that, it would be the Steelers getting absolutely sabotaged by a cancer that happens to be a great first ballot Hall of Famer. It just would be beautiful for me to watch that shit. I would love it. Absolutely would love it. Okay, let's get these likes up, you guys. So, Jameis Winston, man, once again, man, let's go over Jameis Winston because we automatically gonna think that he's sorry, he's scrub, he's this and that. Let me tell you what he did do last year. We're all going to agree Jameis Winston is Jameis Winston, and we're all going to agree he's not that great. And some of you guys are even going to say he's sorry, he sucks. You're even going to go that far with it. But let me tell you what he did do. Jameis Winston last year, man, as the backup quarterback to Deshaun Watson. All right. That man put up a couple of games that are team records. Remember that game that he had when he threw for 497? Play 497. He beat the Ravens and he beat the Steelers. Just to let you know, Jameis Winston beat the Steelers, beat the Ravens, had a damn near 500 yard game that he passed for, okay? And he was playing in spurts very well. But then he got benched in week 16 because he had 3 games. And in 3 games, Jameis Winston threw 8 picks. Jameis Winston threw 8 picks in 3 games. 3 consecutive games, he threw 8 touchdowns. Okay? All right? Okay, you just understand that. Okay? That is about 2, maybe about 2.3 interceptions a game or some shit. And then when he started just giving it up like a $2 hooker, that's when they benched his ass. Okay? So just to let you guys know, man, Jameis Winston had played good in spurts, but he's Jameis Winston. You can't expect him to go in there and don't remember before Tom Brady came the year before. Winston threw for he threw for 5,000 yards and he had 30 picks. Now, if you know football like we do, throwing for 5,000 yards is commendable, bro. Like, there's very few people who threw for 5,000 in a season. Nobody's never threw for 6. But 5,000 is a short list, okay? There's probably maybe only about 5 people that's ever done it in the history of the game that throw for 5,000 yards. But to throw 30 interceptions, that's insidious to do that. You led the league in picks, 30, and you threw 30 touchdowns. So he threw 30 touchdowns, 30 picks, and he had 5,000 yards passing. But that's crazy, bro. But the next year, TB12 showed up. That ended that. So Jameis Winston, man, Jameis Winston with the Giants, I think is a good move by the Giants. I think the Giants, man, the Morrow family and what they got going on over there. Okay, they got the new coach, man, the new head coach over there. Okay, or is Brian Daboll still there? Zachary, you tell me, is Brian Daboll still over there? I'm thinking of the Jets got the new coach. I think Brian Daboll is still over there. Okay, but with that being said, man, I think that's a good move for the Giants, man. Why not just get Jameis, let him come over there, man? Not really expected to do much, and Jameis is a guy who's going to galvanize. One thing that I will say about him, he is a leader. He's a leader of men. He's a guy who's going to get in that huddle and he's going to have those speeches. His pregame speeches is legendary, bro. He'll make you want to run through a brick wall until you find out that the brick wall is steel. He'll be the first person smashing his face on it. But he's a leader. He's definitely a leader. He's just not very good as a quarterback, but as a leader, he's very good. I give him that. And Giants, you guys right now, you guys are just trying to find yourselves right now. So I think that's a good move from the Giants, man. Get away from Aaron Rodgers. You don't need the circus over there. Okay, you don't need Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Rodgers circus at your shit. Okay. And you guys took a beating, Giants. Y'all took a beating last year. Big Blue took a beating last year with seeing Saquon Barkley run for 2 G's, win a Super Bowl, getting rid of Danny Dimes in the middle of the season. Y'all did a lot of shit. But with that being said, bro, I like what the Giants did with getting Jameis Winston because you're getting off of the bus, bro. It's like we can't keep circling this block waiting for Aaron Rodgers to get on. He's playing games, bro. Okay? He's playing around, and sometimes, man, you gotta let somebody you gotta let people that's playing around, you gotta let them go ahead and do what they do. Like instead of you trying to change somebody and trying to make them do all of that kind of stuff, sometimes you gotta just be like, I'm good. Can't do it. Okay, you know, it's not for me anymore. You know what I'm saying? If you were in a relationship and you got to be with that person, you got to go through all kinds of stipulations. I mean, I've seen the homies go through that, man. They get with this one girl and you like, oh shit, she bad as hell. You know, he can't stay out late no more. You can't do this no more. You got to be in before this time. He's got all these rules and regs. It's like, man, is it worth it? Nah, dog. If I have to turn into somebody else to be with somebody, then I'm good. If I can't be me and be with you, then I'm out. Okay? Keep those buns. Somebody else would be more than happy to throw some butter on them. I did what I had to do, but I can't turn into somebody else. So Giants would have had to turn into somebody else to get Aaron Rodgers. You would have had to pay him way more money than you wanted to, and with no commitment that he was actually coming while the season is getting closer to the draft. You have to shore up your shit. You have to shore it up. All right? That's why the Pittsburgh Steelers decided to bring back Mason Rudolph, because they couldn't just sit around waiting for Aaron Rodgers to decide to do what he wants to do. Aaron Rodgers doesn't have to play football. He could retire. He could retire and he could come back. Retirement doesn't mean permanent. He could just be like, okay, I'm going to sit out for a year. He is coming off a significant injury. He came back, but he didn't look himself. Maybe he needs more time. Maybe he's just going to wait for the right deal. You know, he's got plenty of money, you know. But if you're not going to do what he wants you to do, then so be it, you know. Okay, that's what I got to say. So, with all that being said, man, read you guys' questions, man. Run the likes up, you guys. But Aaron Rodgers is running out of options. I mean, this is more about Aaron Rodgers than it is about Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston landed a job. I like Jameis Winston. I just don't want him to ever be my quarterback. Ever. But I like him. I like him. It's like somebody you like as long as they're over there. As long as they're not dating your sister. As long as they're not at your job. As long as they don't live in your complex. You're cool with them. Okay? You know what I'm saying? As long as hey, what's going on, Mark? Hey, Mark, good seeing you. It's always good to see Mark across the mall. Okay, you're walking this way, Mark is walking that way. Check. Mark, what's up, my dog? You ain't like going over doing none of that. It's just, what's up, dog? You good? Yeah, man, everything good, dog. Hey, man, good hollering at you. All right. That's how I'm in with Jameis. Okay. Good to see Jameis get his money. Good. Glad. Pay that man. He's 31 years old. He's still getting a bag. I mean, there's money. The NFL makes so much money. It just goes to show you, when you guys keep talking about this guy isn't worth it, and this guy's not worth it, and this guy's overpaid, and they overpaid for this dude, and they overpaid for that guy. Do you understand how much money the NFL generates, bro? They, I would say 15, 20 billion a season. I mean, the amount of money they make from television revenue, ticket sales, all of us merchandising, all of that shit is in the tens of billions, bro. Okay, they can afford to pay Jameis Winston $8 million, who he ain't gonna do nothing. He's gonna be more valuable as a quarterback than what they're paying him. The Rams are paying Jimmy G $11 million, and he's never gonna start. He's never gonna play. He played one game last year. One. He got $11 million to stand there and hold a clipboard. That's how much money these guys got. But unfortunately for them, the fan base of the National Football League, we only look at what they're getting and not looking at what the owners are getting. Okay? They're not getting no money compared to the owners. Okay? So that's what it is, man. I just really think that, this is more about Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is going to do, man. I don't know, man. But if I was the Steelers, bro, I would go get Russell Wilson, man. I would go back and go get Russell Wilson. Okay, let me go get Russell Wilson back. Say, Russell, you know what? Hey, man, we know we didn't treat you the way we should have, but hey, man, let's make it up to you, man. Maybe give him, 1 year, $3 million deal or some shit. He got paid. He got paid $1 million last year. He lived up to that contract. He lived up to it. But that's what I would do. Okay, I would definitely do that. So let me read you guys' questions, see what you guys are into. On a Saturday, man, we out here chilling, man. We're out here chilling, laying in the cut. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here smoking a little stove. You know what I'm saying? I didn't smoke one yesterday. I wasn't in the right frame of mind. I was just kind of, Not really just, one of them days where you just lazy as hell. All you want to do is eat. Okay, which is what I did. Went to my taco spot and had me some bomb-ass tacos. I didn't really want to do nothing. Today, a little bit better. Okay, I already did my running around. Already went to the post office, gassed up the whip. I done did all the little bullshit. Nobody's here. The crib to myself. You know what I'm saying? The pool's over there. I mean, I can do what I want, man. You know what I'm saying? I can go to the cigar lounge. I can do what I want, bro. So I'm out here talking to y'all because that's what I want to do. All right. So let me see what's going on. Make sure y'all got some good ass questions. All right. I see y'all chopping it up amongst yourselves. We encourage that. Okay. We like when y'all talking to each other, man, because that's how you find out. This platform is not a platform for one team. This platform is for everybody. So we gonna get a lot of people coming in. Plus, I left the door open, so flies gonna fly in. Okay. So you're gonna be able to talk to somebody who don't rock with what you got. There's going to be somebody that's going to tell you your team sorry as hell. You're going to tell them they team sorry. They're going to tell them they better than you. You better than them. Y'all going to go back and forth. That's what we here for, dog. Okay? We like a good debate. All right? Booty Bang, what's going on, man? Ray Lizzle. Going on, Ray Lizzle. And already guy said, rip Big George. Yeah, man. George Foreman passed away last night. I'm friends with a couple of his daughters. I wish them condolences. But to be honest, man, if you think about it, you haven't seen George Foreman in several years. Like the last time he was in a public appearance was 2021. Last time he ever made a video or something like that, social media, he hasn't posted nothing in 3 years. Like nobody's seen him, so we don't know, what his health may have been like or what was happening. But he hasn't been a person who you need to see. But with all those George Foreman grills, everybody had one of those. I mean, the money that he generated, he didn't have to go outside. That's how you know you got cake, where nobody has to see you, nobody's seeing you, you don't know where they are, you think they're out of here, and they're not. They just don't have to be seen. They don't have to go outside. They don't have to do shit. Okay, and that man, George Foreman, man, great boxer. I am old enough to remember, the Zaire fight with Ali and him fighting Muhammad Ali, Ali Boumaye. I remember I was a little dude, but I remember sitting in front of that TV, the Wild World of Sports, watching Ali fighting George Foreman and knocking his ass out in those late rounds. I think he knocked him out, and I think it was round 13 or something like that. That's back when they did 15 rounds, not this bullshit 12-round bullshit. Yeah, man, salute to George Foreman. Great fighter, two-time world champion, and just a very jovial human being. He turned him. You talk about somebody who rehabilitated himself from being a mean, brute, scary dude to, a spokesperson that everybody liked. I mean, he just totally, and he was a man of God, so that also helps. So yeah, man, salute to George Foreman, man, and condolences to the Foreman family. All right. Okay, what's going on? Okay. Carl Ward said Jameis is still playing. I mean, he's 31, bro. I mean, shit. We was working when we was 31. I mean, it just seems like these dudes are old, but oh man, shit. 31, bro. I'm still getting out here getting the bag. I mean, that's good money for Jameis Winston. I mean, damn, if you could just get $8 million just doing nothing, dog, I'd do that shit. I mean, what's the big deal? Like, man, shit, I go out there, man, throw a couple of interceptions. I mean, what's they gonna say, dog? I mean, I'm better than anybody you got. You picked the guy who threw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions and 5,000 yards in a season. That's who you picked up. You got the statistics. You know what I'm about, and that's what it is. Okay, simple as that. All right, what's going on with all y'all out here, man? Chris Leonard, what's up? Always good seeing you too, man. Almost good seeing you too, Chris. I'm here chilling, bro. Chilling, bro. Hanging out. All right, seeing what it is. All right. Ray Love said, hey, Ron, come on, dog. We all seen that skit. That was one of the most funniest things I ever seen when I first saw it, dog. You know how you watching something and you just like, what the hell is this? You kind of just flip on it. That was so damn funny. When you're laughing and your stomach is hurting because you're laughing so hard, bro. I couldn't even breathe. I was in my chair and I was on the ground. I just couldn't. That shit was so funny to me, bro. That Ron shit was funny as hell, dog. I'm like, man, that shit is hilarious. But it's true. I mean, damn, do you really need two A's, man, to say Aaron, bro? Like, do you need two A's, bro? I mean, do you? I mean, you could just put one and it's good enough. Okay, so I mean, that's funny. Funny as hell. All right. Zachary Wolf, man, we got a big blue fan in here. Z Wolf, what's going on, Z? Okay. The resident big blue New York Giants, New York football Giants fan. Good afternoon. When it comes to Winston, it is what it is. I'm just glad it's a cheap deal and nothing long. That's the perfect. There you go. It's a Giants fan, man, right there. Z Wolf in the house. He said, it is what it is. That's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, you can't get mad, but you can't get glad. You're just like, oh, yeah, that's what we doing? Oh, all right. I mean, you can't get mad because it ain't no money, and you can't get mad because he's Jameis Winston. But you can say, yeah, well, at least we ain't going to be, getting held hostage, bro. I mean, what would you rather do, bro? You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, bro. It is what it is, man. All right. Hey, it's always good to be accused of cheating than getting caught. I mean, I'm just trying to help you guys out. All right. Ain't no proof of anything. You just has a sneaking suspicion some shit happened, but ain't no proof. Hey, all right, whatever, girl, whatever. Yeah, I know you're out here doing something. Yeah, all right, whatever. Yeah, but you don't know. You don't got no evidence. Talking till the cows come home. You don't got nothing on me. So that's the key, All right. So that's what it is. Yeah, you got famous Jameis. Yes, sir. AE. What's going on, AE? Said you and Sergeant Joe just hit town, man. Hang out on a Raider fan cruise tomorrow afternoon. All right, big bro. Hey, man, I know it's going down, man. Major Raider. And tell my big brother Violator, man, that I got the stuff he sent me. I'm just trying to get the other thing I need because he took care of me. I haven't got a chance to talk to big bro, but you'll be talking to him. Tell him I said, thanks, I got it. I just haven't hit him up yet because I know y'all was getting ready to go on this cruise. And, that y'all have a good time out there, bro. Have some good drinks and some fun for me. All right. Ray Love said, eat a dub. Yes, sir. Carl Ward, A-Shack, what does that mean? Giants are going to get Shedeur Sanders? They can. Did they give up any assets? No. It's the same with the Raiders. We didn't give up any assets, bro. I mean, we can, they're in better position to get Shedeur than us because they're third in the draft. So if the Browns don't pick up Shedeur, I mean, I don't think the Browns should do that. I really think, because they're second? The Browns are second? I know Titans are first. Browns are second, I think. They better not draft Shedeur Sanders, bro. They better not. If they draft Shedeur Sanders, I would think that Prime would, because I don't think Shedeur has an agent. I think Prime would be like, hey, son, just come on back and play another year. Come back, man. As long as he doesn't have an agent, he can come back and play. I mean, they just draft him for nothing. Okay? Because I know he don't want to play there, bro. I know he don't want to play there. You can just look at what's going on there with Deshaun Watson and Jameis Winston to know what would happen. Like, no. So, the Giants, he had some Giants cleats. He had some cleats that he had that were the Giants colors. He played for the Giants because it's New York. So, they still in a position to make a move. All right. Zachary Wolf said, I just hope we draft the quarterback and fix the broken O-line and Winston will fold like a cheap tent. Well, he's going to fold like a cheap tent, but he's a cheap tent. I mean, if you buy a cheap tent, man, it can get you through the night. You'll be pleasantly surprised when you wake up and that shit's still over you. You're like, oh, shit, this shit held up. This Temu tent held up. Okay? So, we will see. Justin Sizzle. Going on, Justin Sizzle, man. Yeah, rip George Foreman. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation and fans. Salute. Mike Oxmall. It doesn't matter if you guys got Jameis Winston. The Jets will always be better than you. Oh, ooh, that sounds like fighting words. That sounds like fighting words, man. Gangrene. Mike's Oxmill in the house. Okay, he said, y'all ain't shit compared to the Jets. I mean, hey, man, woo. Barbecue chicken up in here. Okay, barbecue chicken. Okay, Booty Bang said Aaron's going to get left out in the cold. He probably won't get left out in the cold because unless he wants to be. But he definitely playing games. This is why you don't play around with Aaron Rodgers. That's why you don't do that. Okay, straight up. All right, Raiders could get him cheap now. We don't want Aaron Rodgers, bro. What we want him for? He's gonna definitely want a lot of money. All right. Okay, exactly. Talking to Mike Oxsmith that people telling me what to do, man. Like y'all have any power? You don't even have power in your own life. Okay. Mike Oxsmith said, "Don't smoke is bad for you." I mean, damn. Says the guy whose cholesterol is probably at 1,000. Okay, come on, bro. Trying to tell somebody else what they do, and you know damn well your diet is full of grease, oil, carbohydrates, and everything else, man. Cut it out, bro. Okay. All right. Funny as hell. Packer fan, what's going on, man? You said he's done. Okay. All right. Booty Bang said Rodgers burned too many bridges. He'll get signed. Okay. All right. Okay. Straight up. All right. You guys going in. Vegas Raiders said Mahomes gets hurt in game 12. Chiefs going with Gardner or Rodgers? Andy Reid? He's probably gonna go with Gardner Minshew. He's probably gonna go with Minshew. Because he's not gonna be reliant on Gardner Minshew to win him shit. If that what happens. Now, if Patrick Mahomes got hurt early, he'd probably try to go get Rodgers. If he got hurt early. But if it's late in the season, nah, he's not doing that. Right? XG. Okay. XG jumping in. Hey, man, y'all do y'all thing, bro. Y'all do y'all thing, man. Y'all handle it. Okay, y'all handle it. Y'all got it. So I expect you guys to handle y'all business, bro. I mean, you know, I'm just here to make sure nobody jumps in. But, hey, man, you know, run the fade. Run the fade on here. Okay? Run it. Colin Croft, man, honestly, what are the other options at this point? He has nowhere else to go. Yeah, he does. He could retire, man. The man is paid. Didn't you see all that money he just stole from the Jets? That's why Mike Oxsmile on here mad as shit. He know he got robbed. He know he got his pockets ran through. He knows he went home with the stripper and he woke up butt naked and everything was gone. She roofied his drink. You know, Aaron Rodgers roofied the Jets drink. Okay, that's why he's telling people don't do this and don't do that. Okay, funny as hell. All right, Jeremiah Johnson said Brock Bowers. Yeah, man, that's a real one. Say, okay, all right, funny as hell. All right, Jazz fan, y'all should have traded Mayer for Geno. Nah, y'all got exactly what you wanted. You guys were the ones that were supposed to determine the terms on what you needed for Geno. Y'all didn't want him. You guys gave it him for a third. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Hey, you know what? 12, you fans. Hey, man, you know what, man? We think we're robbing you. We think we're coming up on a lick. Why don't we just throw in Mayer? Y'all didn't ask for Mayer. Y'all wanted that pick, that third, and y'all got it. And the beauty thing about it is we had 2/3. We had 2/3. The third that we got for Devontae Adams from the Jets. Once again, Mike Oxsmall, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, you really don't understand. We know what's going on with your team. We do. So, I mean, y'all didn't ask for Mayer. Y'all didn't ask for him. Y'all didn't get him. Sure, you guys' fault. Okay? He had too many interceptions, but he got a bag. Okay? Colin Croft, Jameis is going to revitalize his career in New York. I would love to see Jameis ball. I told you Jameis is the little homie that you want to see good. You just don't want him rummaging around your house. Okay? Wife's like, Jameis Winston's outside. What's he doing here? I don't know. Like, you don't want Jameis at your house. Like, you don't want Jameis walking up to your house, bro. Like, it's like, good to see Jameis out. Gas station. Jameis. Hey, what's up? You know, you getting a burger? Jameis. What's up, dog? You know what I'm saying? You don't want Jameis at the car wash. What's up, Jay? Oh, what's up, Shaq? That's cool. You don't want him at your house. You don't want him. Ding dong. May I help you? Oh, yeah, this is Jameis Winston, man. Could I see Shaq? You don't want that. Y'all got that problem. I don't got that problem. It's just, hey, Jameis, hey, yeah, James. Oh, yeah, Jameis got a bag over here to Giants. Oh, yeah, that's dope, man. Good, man. Good for Jameis. It's good for him as long as he's not over here. Y'all don't understand that shit, bro. You wishing people well is fine, but you're smart enough not to have them at your house, bro. That's what it is, okay? Always told the homies, bro, hey, there's only some of y'all that y'all can hit me up and I'll come and take care of you, because a lot of y'all, you deserve your situation, dog. You do. And I'm not coming over to help you pack in the middle of the night because she found Big Shirley's, tent-sized panties in the washing machine. I'm not going to get up in the middle of the night and help you pack. Nope. That was a bad idea. Your fault. You deal with it, okay? Tell me where you're at, man. I'll come see you at the hotel or the Motel 6 you're at. But I definitely ain't helping you pack. That's not happening. All right. Sir, Santiago, Winston surprised me this season. Winston has those games in him, dog. 497. I remember I didn't watch that game, but I saw the highlights. Winston was on one that game. He lit them up. And he beat the Ravens, bro. He did. He beat Lamar. And if I ain't mistaken, it was in Baltimore. And he beat the Steelers last year. When they had Russell, he outplayed Russell. He has those games, but he also has those games where he's Jameis Winston, where he threw 8 interceptions in 3 games. I mean, damn, dog. If you would have put it in 6 games, he would have had 8 picks. If you would have doubled the games, he still would have threw more interceptions than games. Well over 2 interceptions a game. Well over. Okay? If he threw 2 a game, that's 6. In a 3-game span, if you throw 2 interceptions for 3 games, 3 times 2 is 6. He threw 8, which was well over 2. It's like I'm throwing 2 and 2/3 picks, okay, or 2 and 1/4 pick or whatever a game. I'm like, damn, dog. This dude had a whole ERA in throwing interceptions. If you got a starting pitcher in the Major League Baseball and his ERA is 2.25, you're like, man, we're playing well. Then my pitcher's he's spinning it. Nah, this dude had a 2.25 ERA in the interception column. I mean, you can't make it up, dog. That's crazy. All right. Yeah, he is always throwing. Okay. All right. What's going on, Maria? Maria Alexander in the house. Zachary Wilson said, you guys going, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all have it. Y'all got it. Okay. That's true. That's Raider fan. What's going on? Okay, what's going on? Justice saw how long the Steelers gonna wait for Rodgers. I mean, I asked Sarah K. Scott. She said she tried to make 6 phone calls to Mike Tomlin to tell him don't do it. I'm like, I don't know, man. I think he's avoiding Sarah's calls. He don't want to hear from Sarah ass. Sarah for real, man. Sarah's a 6-ringer. She's not just jumping out the window. She's a 6-ring Pittsburgh Steeler. All my homies are all 6-ringers. All of them. Every one of my boys or my homegirls, all of them have every Steeler ring, bro. They all have them all. There is no, anybody of my people. There's no, I only have 2, or I only have 3. Because all my Steeler fans are OGs. Like, I don't really know no new Steeler fans. I know all these cats are people I grew up with from Little League football, or they from the neighborhood, or they from everybody I know. They all 6-bird, all of them. None of them want Aaron Rodgers. Not one of them want Aaron Rodgers, bro. But they like, we might have to do it because we ain't got no choice. Right? Mike Tomlin has this streak. Think he's been Steelers coach for 17 years. He's never had a sub 500 record. So all my 6-bird people's always telling, man, we ain't like y'all, man. We Mike Tomlin has never had a losing record. So they don't want to go through that period, go backwards. What they should do is they should have just let Justin Fields develop and just keep him there. I mean, kid 25 years old, give him a shot, but they don't want to go through that rebuild. They don't want to do that. They're never rebuilding. You never hear about the Steelers rebuilding. They never rebuild, bro. So that's why they're trying to see if they can get Aaron Rodgers as a bridge quarterback. But we all know Aaron Rodgers is not building anything. He's definitely not building anything for you to cross. Okay? He's only building a bridge for him. All right? It's only good enough to hold one person. You get on that, he gonna cut the other side. You gonna fall into the water where the crocodiles is at. He definitely ain't there to help. Okay? He's there to help himself, and you help yourself. All right? Straight up. All right. All right. Miss Patrice at work getting that bag. Okay? Yeah, Patrice, I'm gonna get you through your shift. I'm gonna get you through your workout, Justin Saw. I'm gonna get you across country to my truck drivers. Okay, I'm gonna get y'all, to and from where y'all need to be. And when nothing's cracking, I'm gonna entertain y'all for a little bit. All right. All I ask for, man, is y'all take care of your boy, tip your bartender. You know what I'm saying? Pick up some merch. Do something, dog. Take care of me, man. Take care of your boy. I'm here every day for y'all. All right. But a beautiful day today, though. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all going at it. I love it. I love it, man. Keep it fighting. Keep it gangster. Okay. Where's Sarah at? Sarah on here? I don't see Sarah ass on here. Where's Sarah at? Okay. All right. Yeah, man. Okay. All right. Yeah, man. I'm saying. Yeah, did they rush Travis too? He's a setback or something. Poverty franchise. Travis who? Okay. Okay. Oh, you guys are going at it. I see you guys going. I mean, y'all going at it. This is what we do it for. I'm gonna let y'all fight it out. Maurice Ross, what's going on, Reese? What's going on, Reese? They ain't ready for us. Unknown Raider guy, man. If I didn't say what's up to you, man, appreciate you, bruh. Appreciate you. Okay, I love it. Love it. Go at it, man. Bark, bark, bark. A lot of barking. I love it. That's what it's about, bro. That's what it's about. Okay, don't let nobody, man, disrespect. Don't let nobody say nothing crazy. Let them tell them what it is on both sides. Okay. Oh, they going at it, man. Y'all could type fast as hell. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Straight up. All right. Love it. Okay. All right. Black and Gray, what's going on? What gets me is when people say he's a reach at 6. It's stupid not pan out whenever you need to take a guy like him. Oh, you guys are talking about Genty or whatever? All I got to say about that is Shield's going to decide who's Shield worthy or not. Like, it's beyond us to know. The Shield going to decide that shit. There ain't no slam dunk draft pick for us in this year's draft. There is no, we know he's going to be the shit. Because a lot of y'all didn't know Brock Bowers. A lot of y'all didn't know who he was. Y'all wasn't caping for Brock Bowers. You guys wanted Penix. Y'all wanted what you wanted. She was like, I could show you better than I could tell you. Now you couldn't imagine not having Brock Bowers on your team. Okay? So, all these projected, this person's going to do this and this person's going to do that until they're drafted by the Raiders and they're on the field and they have to show and prove and they have to get out there and do something. You don't know what they're going to turn into, because we done had too many Cleveland Farrells. We done had too many Tyree Wilsons. We done had too many Damon Arnett's. We done had too many Jonathan Abrams. We done had too many Jamarcus Russells. We done had too many, bro. Too many dudes who got a high pick and they didn't do a damn thing. So, I mean, everybody could say, oh, he would be a beast. Oh, he would do this. I'm just like, okay, well, all right. Sounds good. Till I see it happen, it's just speculation. Okay. All right. Going. Jeffrey Carpia in the house. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out here, bro. It's a perfect day, man. Palm trees ain't swaying too much. Okay. I'm looking at the pool, man. Shit, is it 1 o'clock yet? Maybe about another hour. It will be Shooby Dooby Fest out here. Okay. It's going to be Shooby Dooby Fest out here pretty soon. All right. Okay. Straight up. All right. You guys going. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That Raider fan, man. Shout out from the Stockton 209, man. Yeah, man. The stock, bro. Hammer Lane. I had a lot of capers out there in Hammer Lane out there, bro, off the I-5. Just to let you know I'm a real Bay Area cat. I'm really from that. I'm really from the soil, bro. I used to be up there. University of the Pacific. Having a couple of little shooby doobies out there. All right. That Raider fan's like, yeah, Shaq was around. He was like, he was around. Okay, straight up. All right, James G in the house. What's going on? Raiders for life, Shaq. Check it out. Let's put the food truck out here. Oh, it's a Nacho Day food truck. Oh, definitely. Oh, we know food trucks is a way of life out here. Like, for real. Like, this ain't no roach coach out here in LA, man. The food truck, man, they be out doing these restaurants. That'd be why a lot of these people don't succeed. They blow up on the food truck, Raiders for life, They get a big ass bag. They decide to do a brick and mortar spot, and then they don't pan out. Then they out of business, or they right back in the food truck. Like, trying to make it into a brick and mortar is not for everybody. Some of it is like, you got to find them. You got to, go where they are. You got to know where they're going to be on this day. Follow them on IG and all of that. And they got the little tables out and shit. These people out here, man, know how to do what they do, bruh. They for real. So you said it's called the Nacho Day Food Truck. Oh, yeah, don't worry. I'm going to look them up. I'll probably follow them on IG. Okay. MA, yeah, man, George Foreman, bro. Man, we're just losing all these legends, bro. I mean, unfortunately for us, man, that's what it is, man. These people they out of here, bruh. Okay. Out of LA, man. Okay. All right. Okay, Chris Leonard. Patino versus Calipari on now. Oh, Rick Pitino. Oh, they both were coaches at Kentucky. I know you're a Kentucky fan, Chris Leonard. Yeah, that's going. Hey, man, I don't know, man. I think St. John's is going to get him. I think St. John's is playing really good right now. Okay, really good right now. Alan Childs in the house, man. Yeah, George Foreman. Yeah, Big George, man. Okay, love it. Okay, yeah, y'all going at it. I love it. Keep barking. I love it. Yo, Shaq, would you be cool with the Raiders signing Judon? Matthew Judon? He's going to cost a lot. I saw Judon when he was, we all know that he played for the Patriots, but I also saw him when he was with the Ravens. Did he play for the Ravens last year, I think? He was all right. Kind of overrated as far as he has a name recognition, because when he was with the Patriots, but he's going to want a lot of money. He's kind of okay. He's not going to come in at no price that's going to be, I think he's just going to cost too much. I'm like, who would I rather have? Would I rather have Malcolm Kuntz or him? I'd rather have Kuntz. But Matthew Kuntz, with a lot of these guys, Chris, it's about how much they're gonna cost us. And there's a reason why he's floating around, because he wants a certain number. And like, do I want to keep paying players to have a player? I mean, if we're in that position, sometimes you got to pay to play, but yeah, I mean, if he was affordable, but I don't think he will be. Okay. All right. Straight up, man. Got the $9.99 dono. Jason Wildcat, big Dolphin fan. Hey, man, fins up. Fins up, baby. From rural Kansas. What are your thoughts on my oceanic mammals progressing this year? I talked about them before. There's somebody else on here. Jace, please sub the channel, man. We like you, as you can see, your boy Shaq, Uncle Shaq, could talk NFL. Don't gotta be my team. I know the league, bro. So I'm gonna talk to you about your Dolphins. The same thing I told somebody else the other day. Sub the channel. I like to have people from other teams on here. I'll tell you what I do like about the Dolphins. What I like about the Dolphins is I like what Mike McDaniel, no S. I like what Mike McDaniel is doing. For the first time in many years, because you guys had Adam Gase. Y'all had some scrub coaches. Okay, y'all had what's his name? He's the coordinator up there with the Vikings now, man. What's his name, man? The brother, man. The brother suing the NFL, man. Brian Flores. Y'all had him. He was over there running around, being insulting to everybody, acting like he's Don Shula or some shit. But with that being said, I like what Mike McCarthy's doing. Mike McDaniel's doing. He's a steady coach. He's young. Players like him. He is a player's coach. He knows his X's and O's. And I don't really see him making like bad decisions. Like, I don't see him doing like average stuff that coaches do. Bad play, bad time clock management, not understanding situational football. He's solid. I like him. Okay. And then with Tua, you just got to hope Tua don't get hit, because if Tua has time in the pocket and he's got a clean pocket, he can hit Waddle and he can hit Cheetah. You can definitely do that. But if he's under duress and he starts getting hit, they'll start getting wrong. There's going to be a problem for you guys. Plus, he's a $50 million bag. Most people don't understand that Tua Tagovailoa is a $50 million quarterback per season. He gets 50. Your running game, man, you can use some help there. Defensively, I think you guys at times play very well, but I think you need a couple of more pieces. And you're in the AFC East. So the AFC East is not a division you really got to be worried about. You got the Patriots in your division. You got a bunch of teams in there you could beat. So I think you guys will have a winning record. I think you guys can have a winning record depending on Tua. So you're only going to go as far as Tua takes you. And if Cheetah doesn't start getting the football the way he wants to, he's going to start threatening to want to be traded and all that crazy shit that he does every year. And then when he starts getting the football again, he wants to play. So, but I think you guys got a good young little team. And if you guys can get a couple of more pieces, you guys might be able to make something happen. But definitely Mike McDaniel has you guys on the right side of the street. Okay? There you guys go, man. Just to show you, man, your boy can talk. Boy know what it is. Okay? Yeah, Maurice Ross, man. George Foreman, man. Yeah. Let's go do it again. I got that on DVD. Yeah, man. I got that on DVD, bro. Okay. Yeah, man. Okay. Driz said, "Did you get the Nigel Jordan brick by bricks?" I tried to. I tried to get the Nigel brick by bricks, but Nike's was playing games with those brick by bricks, bro. They're playing serious games with those, bro. And I didn't get them because I was supposed to. Like, I was supposed to get those at retail. Okay? I'm not paying $550, $600. I mean, you're looking at a cat that got the Jordan 1 OG 85s. Okay? One of only 10,000 pair. I put them on here. Okay? And I got those at retail. I'm not paying all that money for the brick by bricks. For me, Nike definitely have more pairs than they said they did, and what they did was they GOAT and all of them got them first, and then they just gave us a little bit of amount. Come on, man, you can't have 14,000 pairs. 14,000 pairs, bro, for those, man. Nah, you need way more shoes than that. So no, I didn't get them, dog. But hey, man, if they come across and I can get them at a good price, I will. But Jordan 4s are historically very uncomfortable. I mean, for those of you guys that are wearing them, you better definitely understand your feet gonna be barking if you're wearing them all day. That's a shoe you put on to take a little shooby-dooby to dinner, a little, I'm about to be seen somewhere type shit. But you wear them damn things all day. You wear them at school. You wear them at walking around all day trying to show out and all that, man. Your feet are gonna be looking like this. Your toes is going to be doing this shit. Because them 4s, even Jordan said they was uncomfortable. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, Jordan 4s are very, very, very form-fitting shoes. Okay, all right. So, like I said, man, I should have got them, but Nike was playing games. All right, straight up. All right. Yeah, man, I'm reading what you guys are saying. Big news, Josh Allen to the Patriots. Yeah, right. Okay. Randy Major, Sean Payton had Winston balling before he tore his Achilles. He did, man. Like I said, Jameis Winston. A lot of people don't remember Jameis Winston. He's a Heisman Trophy winner, if I ain't mistaken. Jameis Winston is a Heisman Trophy winner, man. That dude has one of these at his house. Like, come on, man. Jameis Winston, when he threw that 497 last year, I was shocked, bro. I think he threw 497, 5 tugs, something like that. It was crazy. He was balling, bro. Like, that was just in the zone type shit. Like, that dude was unconscious, okay? But then he got conscious again and threw 8 interceptions in 3 games. That's just you throwing the ball underhanded to the other team. That's just too much. Okay, straight up. Okay, all right. I'm reading you guys' comments. Said we jack up Jackson Dart. Yeah, I'd love to have Jackson Dart. No Raider guy said Browns not crazy. Shador might deny the Browns. He's absolutely going to deny the Browns unless he could see an angle for himself there. Like, that's not a place where Prime wants his son to be. Prime don't want his son playing there. Okay. People like I said before, man, like I had to remind myself, you only know what you know. You only know what you know. If you don't know, you don't know. If you weren't around, you weren't around. But for me, I knew stuff when I wasn't around because I was interested and I wanted to know it. So, but a lot of people are trying to give Shador a bad time about him uh, not wanting to play for certain teams, and he's arrogant and he's this and that and all this crazy stuff. Not understanding that his father, Deion Sanders, did the same thing in the '89 draft. He did the same thing, bro. But the difference was the combine wasn't any big situation. It wasn't no social media. It wasn't all blown up. It wasn't televised. It wasn't none of that, bro. And the Giants were in this position where they were going to interview. They wanted to interview Deion Sanders. Deion went third in the draft. Okay. And I think the Giants that year was like sixth or seventh or something. And cornerbacks didn't get drafted in the first round. I mean, the first 10 picks. Deion was the first cornerback to ever get drafted as high as he did, because he created this prime time persona. You know, he created this character, because Deion Sanders wasn't getting drafted third. When he created this prime time character, that got all the attention. Big ass gold chains, Mr. T gold chains, Jerry curl, look wet, but it was dry, all that shit. And the Giants were like, wanted to interview him and stuff. And he was like, oh, where's the Giants pick at? Oh, the Giants pick 8. Oh, tell him, nah, I ain't going because I'm going to be gone by then. That's what he said. Deion's like, well, I ain't going to even be on the board by the time they pick. I'm not going to be there. So, no, I'm not going to see him. That's Shador's dad. And for all you guys talking about, oh, that's Deion. Nah, dog. Shador in college, way more cachet than Deion had. Way more. If you weren't watching ACC football and seeing Florida State every blue moon, you didn't see no Deion Sanders. You didn't even know who that was. Okay? Most people realized who Deion was in 2 games. When he played against Miami, when he was guarding Michael Irvin. Back then, when Chris, your team, the U, when the U was the shit, and Prime got an interception off of the playmaker. He stole it right from him and had a couple of good kickoff return runs. He didn't run one back, but that's when people started recognizing him. And when he played against Auburn against Bo Jackson, when Bo went off the left side and Deion was on the other side, and Deion caught him and Bo mushed his face and he scored a touchdown, that's when people recognized Prime. But Shador, way more cachet. So I'm just telling you, I don't think Shador want to play for the Browns. And if Shador doesn't have an agent, Shador can easily come back and play for his dad. Long as you don't declare you don't have an agent, his amateur status isn't being touched. So he could be like, play what you want to. Go ahead and draft him. You draft Shador. Shador says, I don't want to play for you. I'm going to go ahead and go back to college. You don't get to say next year when he comes back in the draft next year, oh, well, I got the draft pick from last year. No, you don't. No, you don't. Do you want to waste the second pick of the draft by playing around with somebody that don't want to play for you? No, you don't draft them. Plus, Prime said, I'm working behind the scenes, letting them know. We'll play for you? No. It depends on what y'all doing, what y'all talking about. So the Browns already know if Shador will play for them already. They know that. They know that already. Okay? Trust and believe. And I don't think he's going to play for them. All right. Okay. All right. Ab said Deion will put him in a good situation. Yeah, because he can. And that's the thing that's pissing all these daddy issue men out here. It's funny to me to see how many men out there, y'all got serious daddy issues because your daddy never did nothing for you. You jealous because somebody's dad did something for them. I mean, it's sad to see it. Sad to see it. Oh, man, the only reason why Bronny's in the NFL is because of his dad. Oh, the only reason why Shador is being picked his father. Dude, man, if you had a father that was as good as theirs, you would be in a position too. Don't get mad because your daddy didn't do shit for you. Be a better father than your kids. Make sure your daughter can say, well, if it wasn't for your father, you wouldn't have been graduating from Harvard. I mean, so I don't give a damn you mad because my son and my daughter is doing better than you. That's your fault. Okay? So for me, shit, I love seeing these dudes. I love LeVar Ball. I love what LeBron did. I love what Deion's doing. Because that's what it's always been. It's always been other people taking care of their kids and putting their kids in a position to succeed. You're just not used to seeing a certain race of people do it. Now it's bothering the shit out of you because you're looking at your shit and your father kicked you out. As soon as you graduated high school, your ass was out the house. He couldn't wait to get your whole ass out. Only reason why, because you were still in high school. Your mom was just wait, Gregory, till he's out of school. I got to get his ass out of here. Tired of feeding his ass. He ain't doing shit. Kick his ass out. As soon as you graduate next day, all right, man, you 18, time for you to go. Figure it out. Threw you to the dogs. Okay? That's why y'all talk all this shit about these kids. They're all kids. They're all of them kids. Okay? Just because you had a rough ass life doesn't mean everybody else has to have a rough ass life. Okay? Straight up. So, hey man. Good. Right? Archie Manning did it with two of his sons. Archie Manning did it with Peyton. Why you think he went to the Colts? Because Archie said, don't draft him, we're not going. And then Eli was the biggest one. Okay? Archie told the San Diego Chargers, do not draft my son. You know what they did? They drafted him anyway. Okay? Go back and look at that draft. They drafted him. Okay? Roger Goodell came out. Or was it Paul Tagliabue? I think it was Roger Goodell. Okay? Do. Roger comes out. With the first pick of the NFL draft, the San Diego Chargers choose Eli Manning out of Ole Miss. Eli comes out with the #1 blue Chargers shit, said Manning on the back, held it up, shook his hand, took a picture. 2 picks later, Goodell comes right back out. Do. We have a trade. San Diego Chargers trade Eli Manning to the New York Giants for the rights to Phillip Rivers. You can't make it up. Nobody said shit. Okay? When John Elway's dad did the same shit back in the '83 draft when he told told the Baltimore coach, don't draft my son, and they didn't, and he went to the Broncos. Been happening. But now you got Shador in them. Now everybody's mad. Everybody's mad at Shador. Everybody's mad at Bronny. Everybody's mad at LaMelo Ball and Lonzo and all of them. I mean, y'all spend all y'all time being mad, man, instead of getting y'all bag together, dog. We gonna take care of ours, bro. You could be mad all you want, bro. You could talk as much shit as you want to. You still gotta go to your raggedy ass job, and you know you're one more late arrival to work before your ass is fired. Come on, bro. Nobody wants to be you. I can see why you're mad. Nobody wants to be you, bro. Not one person. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. See here. Okay. Shador's old enough to make a good decision. I see him in New York. I see him in New York too. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me. It's always somebody on here who don't got shit that's talking, but you're not here no more. Get your ass out of my shit. Okay. All right, man. You never fails, man. All right. Okay, straight up. Get these hoes off our shit. I told you we're gonna have some flies come in. Told you I was gonna let some flies in, but you know, all we gotta do is spray some Raid on their ass and they dead. Okay. All right. Yeah, man. We in there talking, man. Yeah. Okay, let me get out here. Get up, man. Okay, I mean, people on here talking, but you typing up a whole novel, man. I mean, why are you on here typing up a whole novel? You guys up here Twitter fingering because you ain't got nothing else to do. All right, scrolling. Okay, yeah, man. I'm reading what you guys are saying. Okay, I'm just waiting to see if there's any other questions on anything else I want to answer. Freddie the Fade says Steelers should move up and move on draft in the first round. I mean, they could, but I don't know what their assets are. I don't know how many assets they have. Okay? I don't know what assets they got. Underrated guy said we need to draft a quarterback at 6. I agree. Yeah, man, I think I answered your question, Wildcat. I think I hooked you up with the answer on that. Yeah. All right, see here. Oh, where the Shooby Doobies at, man? 1:30, bro. 1:30. They're gonna come out today, man, and tomorrow. They're gonna be we just gotta they're gonna be resurfacing the pool starting Monday. So there ain't gonna be no pool for 2 months. Cause they're getting ready for the summer. It's about to be lit. They about to hook it up. So I guarantee you today and tomorrow they'll be out. They're gonna be out. Cause Monday, they're gonna tear this whole shit out. They're gonna tear all of it out. They're gonna redo it. Y'all know we got waterfalls, we got all kinds of shit. That's why I don't got time for people to hate. I mean, you people can hate all you want to. You're not living as good as me. You don't look as good as me. You don't have as much money as me. You don't have a channel that's cracking like me. I mean, you can talk all you want to, but we look at your life and you look at my life, you'll pick me 7 out of 7 days and twice on Sunday. I mean, somebody has to be me and somebody has to be you, okay? And none of us want to be you. Let's just understand that, all right? Straight up, okay? Yeah, the Raiders do need a defense. I mean, but we let the defense walk away because Tom Telesco didn't sign nobody. I mean, you can't get mad for what you didn't do, okay? All right, Junior Roca said bang, bang, Niner gang in there. I mean, you guys got something going on, okay? All right. I love blocking people and throwing their ass off my shit. It's beautiful. I love it, okay? All right, yeah, man, run the likes up, bro. We're just using these guys for views and likes, okay? All right. Yeah, I'm just reading you guys talking about, man. Yeah, thanks, Jason. Yeah, sub the channel, bro. Sub the channel. Any of y'all like what we doing over here, sub the channel. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah, I mean, George Foreman Grill I mean, when did he come out with that? In the 80s? George Foreman Grill was... The only thing I didn't like about the George Foreman Grill, there was 2 things. Number one, that little thing that caught all the juices at the bottom and shit. Sometimes you would be reach over, you knock that shit over and all that grease get all over your tail, all that type of shit. And then the other thing is that a lot of times it would just dry out all the meat. It would just dry everything out too. So, I mean, you had to know when to take that shit up. And if you left it and you were on the phone or you watching it, you come back, that shit just be dry, bro. But it was good, man. Foreman Grill worked out. Randy Baker said if Winston had a Kevin O'Connell to work with, he'd be more serviceable and threw for 400 miles, 300 yards, speed as exceptions. Yeah, I mean, when he played for the Saints, he balled many a times. Okay, Tony Dale said, I'm a Kings fan. I seen the old videos of Prime. Yeah, man, Prime was out there acting a fool, man. He was out there acting a fool. All right. I mean, that's when I saw him. That's when I saw him. When I saw him, I'm like, damn, who's this Deion Sanders dude? Okay. So he was out there acting a fool. All right, straight up. Okay, straight up. Jason with the $4.99 dono. Yeah, that George Foreman Grill, man. Yeah. Okay, Jay said Deion's doing exactly what a father would do. But like I said, a lot of these guys don't got fathers. I mean, look at it this way, Jay. Did anybody's mama or daddy or grandmother or whoever raised these people, did any of them tell them to grow up to be a troll on somebody's shit? Was that ever a goal for them? Was that ever something that your parents or your people that had your back raised you up? Was that a goal for you to walk around and just pop your lips at people who don't know you, bro? Like just be on the internet in your tighty whities, bro, on your grandmother's Wi-Fi, sitting down there, man, eating cold chili out the can, typing away. Was that what they had envisioned for you, or did you just turn into a piece of shit? Like, you're a failure. You're an absolute failure. And you're mad because everybody else isn't. It's your fault. It's not our fault. Okay? So, yeah, man, these fathers are doing what they're supposed to do. All right? Get mad if you want to. Getting mad doesn't stop it. Okay? All right? Like I said, there's always somebody on there got to get their ass kicked in the mouth. Okay? Get your ass out of here. Okay? Biggest arch nemesis in post sports ever lately has been black fatherhood. Hey, man, like I said before, man, I'm a father, man. I'm not letting nobody tell me what to do. I mean, you shouldn't be a father if you weak as shit. If you're a weak man, don't procreate. Go get your shit snipped. Don't have kids if you can't get out here and deal with it If you can't deal with people running their mouth and saying shit who ain't gonna do a damn thing, they're never gonna do nothing other than talk, man. If talking cost something, if every time they had to pay a dollar a word for everything that they thought or said, they wouldn't talk. They talk and they run their mouth because it ain't costing them nothing. There ain't no investment. You don't have to worry about seeing them. They know you ain't never gonna run into them. You know they don't have to pay to speak, but nobody pays attention to you. Nobody gives a shit about anything you do. So you think since it's free, you can run around and say whatever. But it won't be me, but it'll be somebody. You'll be driving and you'll cut somebody off and they'll honk their horn and you'll flip them off and you'll be talking all brave and bully and then you'll pull into the damn gas station and somebody get out and punch you in your shit. That's what's gonna happen. We'll never know about it, but you will. You'll run into the wrong one. You'll get punched in your shit. You're going to try to call the police and you ain't going to even remember the damn, you ain't even going to remember the license plate number. All you're going to be doing is they're holding your damn jaw. That's it. It's going to happen. You don't get to walk around talking as much shit as you do and nothing happens. I don't know where y'all getting that from. Okay. Marky Mark in the house said, how about them Cowboys? I mean, what are y'all going to do? What's the Cowboys going to do? Haven't heard much about the Cowboys in free agency. DeMarcus Lawrence is a big loss for you guys. I don't know, man. Are y'all going to pay Micah Parsons? Are you going to give him his money? I mean, what are y'all doing? Okay. Good to know. All right. Straight up. Okay. Just a saw. Come on, dog. Ain't nothing worse than a male hoe. Okay. I'm going to call them out their name. I'm going to get them out of here, dog. It is what it is. Okay. You already know how I roll, man. Okay. All right. Jay, appreciate that, dog. You said your son's a freshman at Loma Point. Okay. All right, man. I'm in LA. I'm in the la. Okay, it's always good, bro. Like I said, man, all my boys are all strong dads, man. All of my boys. I don't have no deadbeat dad homies. None. They baby mamas or their ex-wives or whoever it was, they may have some shit to say about them. But when it comes to those kids, all my boys handle business. All kids graduate, all, great colleges. You know what I'm saying? Okay. My nephew just graduated from Oregon, I mean, all my boys' kids is doing great. University of Minnesota, I'm just going through my head. Texas, horns up. All my boys, all my closest boys, they take care of theirs. Okay, so that's what it is, man. So salute to you, bro. That's what you're supposed to do. All right. Straight up. And you know what? And I guarantee you, Jay, I don't even know you personally, bro, but I could tell by your vibe. I can guarantee you there was somebody hating on you, bro, while you're doing what you're doing, dog. I guarantee it. You're doing everything you're supposed to do for yours, and somebody has something to say. I guarantee you, bro. I can put money on that. Okay. All right. Straight up. What's up, Raider Trey? Another one of my boys. Raider Trey done known me since 6th grade. Okay. Trust me. We're coming from the shoulders when it comes to our kids. Like, yeah, everybody could talk a good game, but all you got to do is put a pin drop down. That's all. Put a pin drop down and be there. That's it. That's all it takes. Okay, straight up. All right, yeah. Winston, funny as hell. Funny as hell. Okay. All right. Yeah, Tony Dale's handling his business. Hey, Tony, you don't rush on no kids, bro. Wait till you ready, dog. When you have yours, you're going to handle your business. But it's just funny to me how these people have all these opinions. Like that whole Stephen A shit. Like, dude, yeah, Bronny's in the NBA, and he could be critiqued like every other player. But when you start talking about somebody parenting, that's why you got checked. That's what nobody wants to say. Stephen A didn't get checked for what he said about Bronny on the court. He got checked because he said, as a father, stop this. Man, I don't respect you, dog. You don't get to tell me how to be a parent. That's where he effed up at. That's where he effed up at. He effed up by saying, as a father, you're not my homie. I don't respect you. You don't get to tell me use your fatherhood against mine. That's a problem. That's where the issue came up. That's what nobody says. Everybody, oh man, he's right. Bronny's this and Bronny. Dog, when you said you're using your fatherdom and telling me I'm not doing mine's right, did I bring up your kids? That's a problem, dog. That's when you go see somebody. That's why he got checked. That's why big ass 6'8" Braun got in his skinny ass face, because of that. That's why. Should have kept it basketball. You didn't. You made it personal. When you said me as a parent, as a father, talking to you as a father, stop doing what you're doing, that's personal. That has nothing to do with basketball. But you fatherless ass people out there who ain't got no damn fatherdom in your shit, y'all thought that shit was okay. Nope. You talk to a real father, he's gonna come see you. He's gonna see you, bro. F this NFL, NBA, ESPN. That's the first time I saw you. I saw you. I walked up. Salute LeBron. I saw you. I walked up to you. I said what I needed to say. You said what you needed to say. And I went back to the bench to get ready for the game. There ain't nothing to talk about, bro. Hey, dog. Hey, you said what you said on TV. I did what I did in front of 18,000 people. Sounds pretty fair to me. You got a platform. I got a platform. You said some shit about me, my parenting on ESPN. I said something to you about stay out of my damn business in front of everybody. Seems like we even Steven to me. Now what do you want to do? What's the next move? That's it. You know what to talk about. I love it. Supreme Science, what do you think about Tomlin? He's a really good coach who just benefited from being great teams in Tampa Bay and Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin is a great coach. Of course he benefited. Why wouldn't you? He's from the Tony Dungy coaching tree. He learned from a Super Bowl winning coach, and he became a Super Bowl winning coach. Can't take anything from Mike Tomlin. Was his situations great? Yeah, but that happens. That happens when you land in the right place. Okay, sometimes people just land where they're supposed to land. Like he landed in the right place. The first job he ever got as a head coach is where he's at now. He's gonna be a lifer when the Steelers don't fire coaches. Okay, the Steelers retire coaches. All right, I've been a Raider fan 51 years, and I'll tell you now that the Steelers have only had 3 head coaches in my entire life. 3. Chuck Noll, Mike Tomlin, and Bill Cowher. That's it. They've only had 3 coaches, bro. In a half a century of me having to play against them and not liking them, they've only had 3 coaches. I've had 3 coaches in 2.5 years. The last 2.5 years, I've had 3 coaches. Pete Carroll, Josh McDaniels, Antonio Pierce. They've had 3 in damn near 60 years. So Mike Tomlin he ain't getting fired. And and that's not what they do. When he's ready to retire, and it doesn't look like he's going to retire anytime soon. I don't even think Tomlin is, how old is Tomlin? Like 50? Is he 50? He might not even be 50. I think Tomlin might be, he's either early 50s or late 40s. He's not even that old. So he's not going to be, I give him credit, man. Tomlin is a good coach, bro. And you never hear anybody say anything bad about him. The only person that ever said anything bad about him was Antonio Brown. So, I mean, what does that say? AB says something bad about you is, what, are you going to cry in the car? Like, it's not that good. Okay? I mean, he's a great player, but as a person, he's not that good, I should say. Because Antonio Brown was a great player when he was with Pittsburgh. But all right, Black Raider, Brown's organization just continues to deteriorate. Well, it's culture. It's the culture thing with them. They got a great fan base. We got some dog pound subscribers. Their fan base is great. But it's just the product on the field, man. They can't keep things going because of just I think they just make bad investments. They make bad investments. The Johnny Manziel bad investment. Baker Mayfield, they ran him out too early. Well, Baker was kind of not really. He wasn't as focused as he was. It took Baker to lose that opportunity and him go to Tampa, him to get ran around as a journeyman when he went to the Rams and he came and beat us. And, it took him a second to when he got to Tampa Bay, he got focused. He's like, hey, man, I don't think there's going to be too many more destinations for me. Let me get my shit together. That situation. And then the Deshaun Watson guaranteed $250 million deal when he had all those cases. That was just absolutely stupid. So they're kind of doing it to themselves, bro. Kind of doing it to themselves. So we'll see how it all pans out with them in the long run. All right, we'll see. Okay. Straight up. All right. No, A-Rod is supposedly, from what I heard, he left Steelers without a deal, but I think that they offered him something that he just didn't want. He just didn't think it was on his level. But now that the Giants are out of the, it seems like they're out of the mix. They can still afford Aaron Rodgers, though. I mean, the Giants can come back and still pay him. I mean, $8 million. It's really a 1 year, $4 million deal, to be honest. Okay. It's not really an $8 million deal. It's a 1 year, $4 million deal with another year option at $4 million. So they can terminate the deal at the end of the year. Okay. Tony D, I'm looking for a land in Vest. Hey man, hey, you got it. Make it pop. Raider Twan. Okay. What's going on? Reports came out of Giants that coaching staff's in a hot seat. Hope it works out for Winston. Yeah, he's a great locker room guy. Great locker room guy. All right. Okay. What's going on, Rick Lavelle? What's going on, Rick? Hey, Rick, we just out here chilling, man. We out here chilling. You know what I'm saying? Wearing fly Jordans. Okay. Dope ass sunglasses. Dope gear. Nice cars. Smoking nice cigars. And making them mad. It's just what we do, Rick. It's what we do, dog. I mean, we just piss them off, and we gonna keep it like that. We like them nice and mad and nice and angry. We want them Twitter fingered up. We want them fingers Diddy oiled up, dog. Okay, so they could do what they like to do to themselves and what they like to do to their keypad. We love it. Okay, love it. All right. Don Meyer said somebody played for Kirk Doodoo Cousins. Hey, Dan, sub the channel, bro. I got some dirty birds. My cousins are out there in Stone Mountain. They're Falcons fans, man. I thought what you guys did, Dan. I thought what the Falcons did, because you guys did dirty Mac the Raiders. But hey, it is what it is. Okay. Somebody was playing chess, and the Raiders weren't playing chess. They were playing checkers. But with that being said, I thought what you guys did by jumping in at the 8th pick and surprising everyone, taking Michael Penix, was smart as hell. Now, I was mad because I thought I was getting Penix. But now that this has all happened, what a brilliant move by you guys. What a brilliant move. Now, the problem is Kirk Cousins has a no-trade clause. And he doesn't have to go anywhere, and you guys got to pay him $27.5 million to sit on the bench. Plus, he got a $10 million roster bonus for 2026. So you guys are on the hook for $37.5 million with Kirk Cousins. But Arthur Blank owns Home Depot, so it is what it is. He's got the money. It ain't your money, but I do understand. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, you guys would probably be better off giving Kirk Cousins a Home Depot. Just give him one, okay? Just give him, hey, man, we don't want to pay you, man. We'll just give you this Home Depot. You can just have this. Now leave. That's what I would do. But yeah, man. Sub the channel, Don. All right. I see you guys on here. Funny as hell. Sam Tanker said you've been off the grid. Hey, man, you've been off the grid like Jason Bourne, bruh. Okay? You running around, Sam, like Jason Bourne and shit. Y'all just running around all over the place, bruh. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong being off the grid, bruh. Nothing wrong with it. All right. Okay. Yeah. Kurt's on. He's 40 million. The only way you get out of that 40 million, you got to trade him, and he got to agree to it. Y'all on the hook for 37.5, bro. Nothing you can do, Don. Nothing you can do. Supreme Science. I respect your answer, Shaq. I'm aware of the Steelers' coaching history. I wouldn't have thought about Chuck Noll era. Yeah, I know. I know you weren't around the Chuck Noll era. Well, Chuck Noll was in the 80s, bro. Chuck Noll was around. Chuck Noll was around when you was born, bro. Cowher didn't become head coach of the Steelers until the 90s, if I ain't mistaken. So yeah, Chuck Noll, man, he stopped me. I mean, I got 3 rings. I should have 7. Chuck Noll, he stopped that shit. Chuck Noll, them Steelers in the 70s was only got 1. But we was in them AFC Championship game with the Steelers, man, and just Chuck Noll just always found a way to beat us, bro. Damn. Always, bro. Man, so, hey, it is what it is. Okay. We did get y'all in 76. I was happy about that. That's my first one. All right. Jalen, what's going on, Jalen? What's happening? All right. Okay, straight up. William Stevenson, it's all good. Hey man, you guys got lives to live. You guys ain't like these guys that come on here that don't got nothing popping. I mean, don't get mad at us, dog, because you have nobody, not one person to sit next to you and Netflix and chill. You don't even have somebody to sit next to you just to watch a movie. Like, we get it. We get it, bro. I mean, you have nothing but time to be bitter. You have nothing but time to figure out why your life is so effed up. Like, I get it, bro. You might as well get on YouTube and just yell at total strangers and just say crazy shit. You guys are the guys that are yelling in the middle of the street, yelling at cars, bro. I mean, I see it all the time here in LA, man. Just driving by, somebody just screaming, ah, ah, ah. Dude, I'm only concerned about you when I'm heading where you are. Once I pass you, I don't care what you're doing. You can walk around, walk around however you want. Okay, you can walk around in a thong, which a lot of y'all doing right now. Don't mean shit to me. Okay, be mad. Simple as that. Okay, all right, you already know. Okay, nah, we already got a GM, man. His name is Tom Brady. Don, we good. Okay, all right, man. Baker Man, what's going on, Baker Man? Say that, tell everybody Zachary Carter's a steal of the draft, will have a breakout season. There's going to be a bunch of guys that I can say that are going to be the steal of the draft, that people are going to kick themselves in the teeth over. We got that last year. Nobody, not even Raider fans, thought that Brock Bowers was going to turn into what he turned into. Nobody expected that. Nobody did. Okay? So there's going to be some dudes that you're going to be like kicking yourself in the ass that you didn't pick up, but you only can go by what you know. Okay? So last year's steal of the draft was the 12th and 13th pick. 12th pick, Bo Nix. Okay? It was funny as hell to see Raider fans telling me, Baker Jr., man, we should have got Bo Nix. I'm like, man, none of y'all wanted Bo Nix. Bo Nix was out of all the 10 quarterbacks that got chosen in that first 12 picks, Bo Nix was the last person chose for a reason, because nobody believed that Oregon quarterback was going to do what he did. And then Brock Bowers says it all. The GOAT rookie tight end. There's never been a tight end in his first year better than Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers is the absolute greatest of all time rookie tight end. He broke all Ditka's records in 1960, 112 catches, 1,000 yards, all that. Nobody thought that. So all you can do, man, is hope that you're on the right side of history and not the wrong side of history. I mean, I looked at it like this. I mean, we got the short end of the stick when we didn't draft Jalen Carter at 8 and we drafted Tyree Wilson, and then at 9 is Jalen Carter. He won the Super Bowl, sacking the shit out of Patrick Mahomes a couple of months ago. I mean, so you could be on the wrong side of it or the good side of it. All right? So we'll see. Hopefully we'll be on the good side of it. All right? Okay? Hopefully. Rick Lavelle said, I purchased my brick by brick resale, got me for the first time Knicks jersey fit. The brick by bricks is dope, man. They are, bro. They dope, dog. They dope. They are nice because they're orange. They look red, which is being out here in LA, man. Shit, red and orange. You have red shoes on. That means you be dogging. But they look more red than orange from a distance, but they are orange. But hey, man, you got to do what you got to do, bro. You got to do what you got to do. I just thought that I was going to get them. I just really thought. I thought I was getting them brick by bricks at retail. But if you got to pay resale, you got to pay resale. You happy? They look dope. Shit, I'm happy with my OGs, my OG 85s. But like I said, man, I finagled. I figured that shit out. I'm like, hey, man, they only had 10,000 pairs, and I'm going to figure out how to get them. And I did. I figured it out. And pay retail for them. I had some other shoes that I wasn't wearing. I went there and because they had them here at the Undefeated, which is the only place in LA they were selling them. And when I drove by there and I saw people in line, I pulled up. I told my wife to go in. They said, "Oh, they're getting the OG Jordan OG 85s." I said, man, these people are going to go and they're going to sell them at the spot. I went right over to the spot. I knew what they were going to do because people got them. They're like, man, I'm about to go make double my money. I paid $250. I'm about to get $600 for these immediately. I said, I went over there, dog. I already had my shoes in the car. Went over there, dog, Rick, and I went in there getting shoes, and I had some dope ass Air Max 90s that were hard to get that I hadn't worn. I knew I wasn't going to wear them, and he was like, "How much you want for these?" I was like, "Well," he told me. And he's like, I said, "Do you got any 85s in the 13?" He says, "Hey, as a matter of fact, I do." He turned around, bloop, put them right there, opened it up, still had the tags on, still had everything. He goes, "Oh, these just came in." I said, "Yeah, I knew it was them people from over there." I said, "How much will you give me for trade?" That dude gave me half the money for the trade on some shoes I wasn't going to wear, Rick, and I paid retail for them. Retail. I said, "Hold on a minute." I gave him $100. I went out to the car. I said, my wife, give me my wallet. Get my mother, took my buddy out. Here you go, $250, trade for them shoes out of a wall. I walked out with my 85. So that's what it is, Rick. If you happy with your purchase, you happy, bro. Brick by bricks are dope. Okay, they are. Okay, but I just was like, I should have got them. But Nike wasn't giving them away, bro. I didn't win. I was mad. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, Brock. Yeah, well, you're a Dogs fan, so you know Brock was going to be the man, Don. Okay. Brian Duggan said Celtics all the way. We're going to see. Okay. Zachary Wolf said, I try to tell people J.J. McCarthy is the guy just waiting to be right. Yeah, we're going to see. Okay, we're going to find out. Get a rock to Brock. Okay, straight up. Do I think Geno and Brock going to have a good connection? Sure. I think Brock Bowers is a kind of tight end that he will adjust to the quarterback. He's special. He's not a dude who I feel that you have to nurture him. You know, Brock Bowers is from the Bay. He's from the soil. He's from Napa. And based on what I've read about him, he was always a guy that was counted out. He was a guy that wasn't highly touted, or he wasn't like anybody that anyone was always thinking. He was always underestimated. He's a hard worker. He's a guy that does his work. And it just got to the point where his athleticism just started being ridiculous. Okay, he just started being ridiculous when he was with UGA. And he's a guy who I think that if any quarterback, he has the time to, work with them, run routes, and I'm hoping that that's what Geno and him are doing. They're at the practice facility, getting chemistry. He's going to adapt. He caught 112 passes from 3 different quarterbacks. None of them were all of that. None of them. Just imagine if he would have had a quarterback all season that was getting him the football. He probably would have had. Jamar Chase numbers. Jamar Chase, he led the NFL in catches with 127. Okay, I went to 3 games this year. Last year, Brock Bowers was open many a times where he wasn't getting the football. He would have had at least 130 catches, at least, if he would have had a quarterback that can give him the football. So the man caught 112 passes. He caught passes from Desmond Ridder. What am I talking about? Desmond Ridder, he caught passes from him. He caught passes from AOC. He caught passes from Gardner Minshew. So I think he's going to not have a problem at all catching a ball from Geno Smith. Geno Smith's better than all those guys. You could wrap all those 3 dudes together and they're not Geno. Okay, so we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. Matthew Kano in the house. Yeah. What's going on? Yeah, Geno's average. But, I mean, he is. But so what? So what? Being average? What's wrong with being average? Patrick Mahomes is not average. Did he win a Super Bowl last year? Patrick Mahomes, a first ballot Hall of Famer, dog. 3-time Super Bowl champion. Got outplayed by a guy who they said wasn't any good. Who said it was overrated. I saw Patrick Mahomes get outplayed by Jalen Hurts. Am I lying? Did anybody put any money on Jalen Hurts outplaying Patrick Mahomes in a Super Bowl? I don't think you did. I don't think you put not one quarter on that. So being a great quarterback doesn't guarantee you anything, does it? Is it your day or is it not? Being average don't mean shit. Play average is not playing bad. It's not playing elite, but it's not playing bad. And when you had bad quarterback play like I did last year, I had bad quarterback play in game 1, through game 5, through game 7, through game 14, through game 17. I didn't have any good quarterback play at all year. That's an upgrade for me. Average is an upgrade. You dating twos and fews, you dating 2s and 3s, and a 6 says yes on a coffee date. You on the come up, dog. Don't be mad because she ain't 10. You elevated up. You know, shit. You're not at the sandbox trying to holler at them no more. Okay, which you shouldn't be. You should be arrested for that shit. So then being average don't mean nothing. Okay. Yeah, Riddler, Shiddler. Yeah, horrible. Okay. Miss the days when you had the option of going to the mom's or pop's sneaker store and paying $20, $30 extra deep date and waiting to Saturday. Yeah, man, Supreme, the sneaker game, I've been a sneakerhead longer than a lot of y'all been alive, bro. And then I used to work for Nike. I was a brand Jordan rep for retail. So the sneaker game is destroyed now because now people are in it for the money. Once people get into something for the money, then it's done. If it's, you know, and you have to think. You can't think like you used to think. You have to think like somebody's gonna make money off of the shoe that I'm trying to get. So for me, I take it personal. Like for me, it's personal for me. You know, do I make money off of shoes? Yeah. But technically, the only reason why I do is because I'm trying to get something else. So it isn't like, oh, I'm going to sell these to make money, then I'm going to use it for something else. No, for me, I sell a shoe and I roll that into something I want. So it's always on my feet. My money is always going to be on my feet. So now you got people who are just in it for the money. They're not in it for any other reason. They're not in it for the culture. They're not in it for the shoe. They're not in it for, the player. They're in it for the bag. And if you're not serious about trying to get a shoe for you, somebody else gonna get that shoe. And you're gonna be one walking around. You don't want to be walking around without it. So for me, I take that shit personal. Like, okay, I see what y'all trying to do, especially in my size. Okay, so my size is rare. They don't make 13s like they make 9s and 10s. They had like one in a shipment, and that's another thing, Rick. They only had like one 13 in the brick by bricks in every shipment. I'm like, come on, bro, you gotta be kidding me, right? You didn't have them. So those days are over, bro, where you could just go in and give an extra $30. I mean, I wore the originals. I mean, all of these shoes coming out are all retros. I wore the real Jordan ones, black toes, in when I was playing basketball, bro, competitively. I wore those. Okay, so what I'm saying is, if you want something, whether it be a job, whether it be some shoes, whether it be a girl, whether it be whatever it is you want, bro, you better understand, man, that you just stepping outside, unless you got money and you got fame and you got the adulation and the connects, you walking outside is not enough for you to get what you want anymore. It's just not, bro. There's people not eating eggs because eggs are like $12 a carton here in LA. For some eggs, bro, am I still eating eggs? Yeah. I'm paying $12. That's what it is. That's how much the eggs cost. When gas is $5 a gallon, am I on the bus? No. I'm paying $5 a gallon. You got to pay to play. So I do miss those days, man, but if you really want something, you'll still walk away with it. You'll still walk away with it. If you pay that ticket, you walk away with it. Okay? You just gotta be willing to pay to play, man. You gotta be able to tell yourself you're worth it. It's worth it to me. Rick LaBelle said, hey, man, I paid resale, but I feel good. It goes perfect with my Knicks jersey. When he puts that shit on with his Knicks jersey, he ain't gonna care that it cost him $6. I know how much it cost, Rick. Them shoes was like $6.50. But it is what it is. I mean, the most I ever paid for a Jordan was 980, $900 for a Jordan. I ain't even worn it, just in the closet. But I wanted it. I bought it. How much are these? Oh, these going for 900. I had it. I bought it. It's mine. In the closet, like the rest of them. Okay. All right. Okay. When you talk, you say too much, you get kicked off. Sometimes you got to stop. Sometimes you got to know when to stop running your mouth. Just when you want attention, we're going to give you the wrong attention. You ain't looking for to get kicked off the channel shit. I took care of him. He got his ass out of here. All right. All right. Like I said, man, it don't take much. All I got to do is get rid of you. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, you just talking shit? I'm talking shit too. Get your whole ass off my channel. It's fun. This shit is fun, bro. I mean, it's just like people just disappear, man, like Thanos. It's like, snap my finger and your whole ass is gone. Snap my finger, your ass is gone like Thanos, bro. Okay. Rick Bell said you hit it right on the money. Most I ever paid. Yeah, man. But if you in the game now, like they always say, Rick, it's too late now. Too late to turn back. Too late to turn back now, dog. I mean, where I'm at in my life, bro, there's only a couple of shoes, man, that I'm willing to pay what I need to pay for. And one of them is that I already told my wife when it happens, I don't want to hear a damn thing. And that's me buying another pair of original 85 Jordan 1s in my size. I remember when they were selling them for $20 at Big Five. I used to have a whole closet full of them. I should have saved at least one pair. Them shoes gonna cost me 20 grand. 20, 25. I've already been looking. And I'm letting her know I'm going to do it. I don't know when, but I'm going to do it. She knows I'm going to. It ain't gonna be right now, but there'll be a day where I pay $20,000, $25,000 for a pair of shoes. It's gonna happen. Because I want to, and I can. I'm just going to do it when the time is right. It's not right now, because I got other things I need to get. But there's going to be a day where I got all the other shit I want, because it's about what we want, Rick. We take care of our kids. We take care of our wives. We do what we're supposed to do. We pay our taxes. We do everything we're supposed to do. And then it's about us. Oh, I'm going to that Raider game. I'm going to a few of them. I'm going to spend grands at the casino. I'm going to spend money. And there's going to be a time, dog, when I'm going to blow 20 or 30,000 on a pair of shoes just because. It's going to happen. And people are going to say, "Oh, I'd never do that." Oh, I'd never be you. I bet you if you had the money and you wanted it and it wasn't a big deal, you'd do it. So that's what we're doing, Rick. So don't worry about it. You got what you wanted. You happy. The shoes are tight. They dope. Matter of fact, Rick, send me a picture on DM me. DM me, man, on the book so I can see them. Okay? But you on point. You got to spend money, bro. Can't walk around here cheap, man. Cheap don't get you shit. Okay? Unknown Raider guy said, "Check, do you ever buy Nike flights?" Yeah. Yeah, dog. I used to buy the Nike flights, man, that with the cursive writing on them, dog. I worked for Nike, bro. I mean, come on, dog. I mean, I've been a brand loyalist since '78. That's all I wear, bro. I don't wear nothing else. Nike's what I wear. That's me. My family, they're, my wife and my son, they free agents. They can do what they want. Me, it's swooshed up. But yeah, I still got all my fits, like all my shit that goes with these shoes, bro. They just been in the closet. Like I got sweatsuits, breakaway pants, Rick. I got all my shit from back then, bro. Back in the 90s. All that shit that they don't make. All in great condition. Because once the shoes went bad, I put it in the closet. Okay? With plastic on it. All I gotta do when these shoes come back out, bro, I'm gonna be having the dope ass shit with them. Oh, where you don't even understand. When I go to the mall, like we're supposed to be going to the mall today, when I walk around, dog, with shit, people, oh, that's okay, OG, I see you, that's dope. Yeah, man, where you get that from, man? I want to get one. Yeah, you can't get this, dog. I bought this shit in '96. I bought, like, damn, that's still good condition. Yeah, because when you got a whole bunch of shit, you don't be wearing it. I mean, the shit go bad if you don't wear it. Wear it once. I ain't wore it in 15 years. Shoes come out, I'm in it. So yeah, dog. Yeah, man, I had all those shoes, bro. All of them. The Air Raid, Nike Air Raids. I had them all, bro. I had them all. Okay? Trust me. All right? It's all I wear, dog. Hey, Sam, man, it's all I wear, dog. It's all I wear. And I got stock, too. So it's like, I mean, am I wasting money if I own stock? I own stock, so if I'm buying, I'm just buying from my own shit. Just make my stock go up. Yeah, I need Nike stock to go up right now. It's not going up right now. It's languishing right now. I need for that shit to go up. Let me buy some more shit. So that's it, man. I mean, you just gotta understand, bro, and you just gotta understand, man, that as an adult, man, you don't got time to be worried about people that's mad at what you're doing, bro. If somebody's mad at what you're doing or they want to come and tell you what they feel about how you doing something, that's somebody who ain't got shit cracking. I guarantee you, they had something popping, they wouldn't be walking around trying to be seen in a Speedo. Okay? Ready to trade. If you're not about that smoke, don't even open your mouth on my boy Spot. You already know. Come on, Trey. You already know, dog. Okay? We used to run these guys home. These type of dudes, man, they wouldn't even dare say nothing to us. Okay, ready to trade these dudes that are on here, bro. We would be playing Nerf football, man, on the grass. These dudes wouldn't even ask to play. They wouldn't even say, "Hey, man, They wouldn't even call for next, bro. We'd be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna knock this person's teeth out." Like, it is what it is, bro. They got nothing to say. All right, y'all, man. Go ahead and go, man. Good live. Hope you guys have a good rest of you guys' day. If anything pops off, I'll come back. But hey, man, we'll see what goes on with the Aaron Rodgers bonanza. Okay, all you got to do is offer him a big ass bag, and he'll get a phone call from his agent. That's all you got to do. It doesn't matter what team you got. Doesn't matter what your offense you guys run. I mean, do you run West Coast offense? Are you running RPO? Just bag oriented. Okay. Just call up. Is this Aaron Rodgers' agent? Yeah, this is Aaron Rodgers' agent. $50 million. Oh, okay. So you got any directions? You didn't even say the team. Just say the money, and they'll show up. Matthew Sheckenfield.